To the one, planning to leave this world. If you found this, maybe it's not an accident. Maybe you're here because tonight is heavier than usual. Maybe you're done pretending. Maybe the mask slipped and the thoughts you've shoved into the dark corner of your mind are louder than ever. Maybe you're sitting there right now, phone in hand, staring at a wall, fighting back tears no one else will ever see. I know you're tired. Not just physically, but soul tired. Tired of waking up and feeling like you're already behind. Tired of carrying wounds that nobody can see but you feel every second. Tired of giving and wondering if there's any of you left in all that giving. You've probably asked yourself, would they even notice if I was gone? You replay that question over and over, don't you? You run through names in your head. Family, friends, maybe that person who said they'd always be there but vanished when you needed them most. You think about the funeral. Who would cry? Who would pretend? Who wouldn't even show up? You've thought about how maybe leaving would finally make them see how badly you hurt. But listen to me. Really listen. Death does not teach the lesson you think it will. The people who made you feel invisible won't suddenly find the right words at your grave. The people who took you for granted won't magically understand your heart when it's too late. And what about you? You won't be here to see any of it. That's the final trick your darkness never tells you. You won't be here for the I'm sorries, the I wish I had knowns, the tears. You'll be gone, and the world will keep spinning. But your chance to spin with it will be over. I'm not here to shame you. I'm not here to feed you cliches like, it gets better. Like your pain is some easy puzzle to fix. I won't lie. For some people, it doesn't get better overnight. It doesn't suddenly vanish with a pep talk or a motivational quote. Some wounds you just learn to live with. And that's the hard truth nobody puts on bumper stickers. But this I promise you, if you choose to stay, just tonight, you give yourself one more shot at a sunrise that might break differently. One more chance for the wind to hit your face and remind you you're alive, even if you're bruised and battered. One more shot at laughing at something stupid on the internet. One more chance to meet someone who says your name in a way that makes you glad you stayed. Maybe you think nobody cares. I care, right now. Maybe that sounds empty, coming from a voice you don't know, a stranger on a screen. But sometimes a stranger is all you need to break the loop. Maybe nobody's ever told you this, so let me. The fact that you're here, that you've survived every dark day before this, that's proof enough that there's a stubborn piece of you that wants to stay. Even if it's small, even if it's buried under heartbreak and shame, even if you can't feel it tonight, it's there. And it matters more than the parts of you that want to disappear. You don't have to save your whole life tonight. You don't have to fix the mess all at once. You just have to stay. One more hour, one more night, one more sunrise. Stay until the tears dry. Stay until the trembling stops. Stay until your heartbeat slows and you remember deep down that the world is not better without you. And if tomorrow you wake up and the pain is still there, stay again. Stay stubborn. Stay defiant. Stay when they expect you to break. Stay until you're strong enough to tell your story, so someone else finds this same hope in your words one day. You may feel like nobody would notice if you were gone, but I promise you, your leaving would create a hole bigger than you can see tonight. A hole in people you haven't met yet, in kids you might raise, in strangers whose lives you might touch in ways you can't even imagine right now, because you're too busy drowning to see how far your waves can reach. So hold on, not for them, for you. Stay for the day you stand on your own 2 feet and say, "Look how far I came, not because they saved me, but because I chose to save myself." Stay so one day, when someone whispers, "Why me?" you'll be able to say, "Because you matter. I know you do. I stayed, and you can too." Life will not always be gentle. People will fail you. You will fail yourself sometimes. But don't you dare hand your forever over to temporary pain. Don't you dare believe the lie that this is all you'll ever be. You have survived every bad day so far, and you can survive tonight too. Stay, cry, scream, break a little if you must, but do not disappear. This world has enough empty spaces. Don't make yourself one of them. But if you're still here, still listening, then something in you wants to stay. And maybe that's all you need right now. Not answers, not magic fixes, not promises that tomorrow will be perfect. Just the tiny, fragile choice to stay. Maybe tonight. That means crying so hard your pillow is soaked through. Maybe it means calling a friend, or nobody at all. Just hugging yourself the way you wish someone else would. Maybe it means watching the sunrise alone, reminding yourself that every single morning that comes is proof that nothing stays dark forever. You see, people think strength is shouting, fighting, climbing mountains. But sometimes, strength is just breathing when your mind screams to stop. Sometimes strength is opening your eyes tomorrow and saying, "Okay, one more try. I know you've been let down. I know they made you feel like your value is tied to what you can give, or how perfectly you can be what they want. But that's a lie they sold you to keep you small. You are not disposable. You are not just a problem to be solved or a burden to carry. You are a story still being written, a story that could save someone else one day, the way you wish someone could save you tonight. So stay. Stay for the chance to see yourself healed, to look in the mirror one day and realize the person staring back is someone you chose to keep alive. Stay for that tiny flicker of you that refuses to quit. Stay for the moment your laughter returns and surprises you. Stay for the possibility that all this pain might become something useful, a lesson, a soft place for someone else to land, a truth that your darkness didn't get the final word. So take tonight 1 minute at a time. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you can't do it for you, do it for the person you'll become, the one who will look back and whisper, "Thank you for not giving up on me." When you're done listening, turn off your phone. Breathe. Drink some water. Rest your eyes. Tomorrow will come, and so will you. Stay. Just stay.